NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New York Jets.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
This taken in right around the goal line.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
First play and a first pass for Cousins.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Hockenson here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Cousins on first down.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out in the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Akers.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Madison is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there. They'll go for 2.
Cousins will try and throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10.
At their own 21. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Jump out! 26.
To throw is Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter?
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall,
A 10-yard touchdown run.
and the Jets are back within a couple of the lead. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
What maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the press.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Off the play fake, Cousins.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 8-6 the score after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Cousins now. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Cousins, and the throw here caught by Addison.
And out of bounds right around the 20. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Cousins on 3rd and 2.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Going right back to Akers.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Cam Akers.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Steps away. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And able to find out on Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, check 26. Get 300. Get 300. Mike.
Here's Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10.
50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers now on 1st down. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 88. Got this. Take 30. 50.
Rodgers to throw once more. This is Cobb with a catch right side. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. He completes it to Wilson. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Look again.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he is going to have the Jets first down by a couple of yards, it would appear, as they're able to convert on 4th and 5.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
They'll run with Hall.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin as the first half is winding down.
And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here.
Rodgers will throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half.
He's got a man complete. Big strides, look at him go.
And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with first and goal at the 1.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Cousins.
They'll find Osborne here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. On play action, Cousins sliding out of the pocket. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, it's Cousins.
Addison hauls it in. 2nd down and 6 now. A give up the middle to Akers.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Cousins to throw it. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And going the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. To throw, Cousins.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Cousins. His pass caught with the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Akers will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there. They'll go for 2.
Cousins will try and throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you've just watched your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Rodgers to throw on second down. His throw incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Hey, take 26. Get 300. Get 300.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. A beautiful fake. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and 10.
Inside. Go to 50. Hey, you block.
Rodgers now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
26. Hold. Screen idea.
On first down, Rodgers. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Jets put together a 4th-quarter drive to take the lead. But plenty of scoring here of late when our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown at the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th-quarter lead. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Throwing, Cousins. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Cousins. This one caught over the middle. It's Oliver, the tight end.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the handoff, it's Akers.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up.
On the give, this is Akers. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They'll look to run with Akers.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Cousins. They'll roll him out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now as to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
Now Cousins. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
30.
Now Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing here, Cousins. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And the Jets come up with a late turnover, but it would probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in